Hello, I know it's realised it's been a while since we've done one of these, but well, I got a new bike, so I thought to do it. And here's pretty much how I feel about it. Yeah, quite like the sound, it's got to be said. So there's probably lots of reviews out there which tells you all kinds of things about the Super Meteor, you know, about how fast it goes and brake horsepower and stuff like that. And I'm not going to do that because I think there's a lot of my videos out there which tell you the same kind of information. So instead I'm going to tell you about how I like this bike, and I do like this bike. I had a Moto Guzzi Nevada which I traded in for this, and I liked the Guzzi. It was a kind of an interesting bike to ride, mostly because of the shaft drive and because of the weird sticky arty engine transverse feature. The problem I got with it was a little bit small. And when I went to the NEC, this bike was, I've been keeping an eye out for this. They had one on the stand at the NEC last year, and I sat in it, and all of a sudden I felt at home. And my legs were in the right place, and my hands were in the right place, and the seat was just right. And pretty much that day I decided I was going to buy it, and I had to wait for them to get announced, which took a while. And then I finally went down to my local dealers, who's Manhattan Motorcycles in Sheffield, who I absolutely love. They're brilliant guys down there. And they basically let me order it, and I got this bike in February. I don't think I should have done, but they sorted me out. And in fact, it's supposed to be one of the top models with a windscreen and the seat and all the bits and pieces and a touring seat. And actually, and that's now actually arrived, the kit that fitting. But that wasn't on there when I got it. And I loved it even despite all that. So why do I like it so much? Well, it's just a bike which wants to be ridden. In the same way as I like the Himalayan, because the Himalayan likes to be ridden. This likes to be ridden. If you want to go slow, you can just put it along and mind your time, you know. There's various shots me doing on this video. But if you want to go quick and open it up, it will. And it's, you know, it's not crazy fast. It's not really sports bike fast. It's a cruiser at the end of the day. But it's quick enough for me, and it was a nice one out. Now, you've probably spotted that I'm on my top today. I don't have Tony with me. Tony couldn't make it on this ride out, and it's the same ride out to do with Guzzi. I basically go out from my house and I head towards the Green Hut, which is a lovely little biker cafe just by Ollerton. So instead today, I had to take my little dog, so she came. We don't really get to see anything. But yeah, mostly I love this motorcycle, and I think it's brilliant. There's something about Enfield. There's a guy at that factory who makes a bike who just talks to my soul. Absolutely adore him. And it's just one of those things, you just get on and it's effortless. You don't have to muck about, the clutch is nice and light, it just goes, picks up, and you just plug along to that glorious sound of engine. You just kind of growling your way. And I know a lot of people buy bikes and they put like replacement cans on them. I don't think you need to do it for this one. It sounds great as it is. You know, riding down to Ollerton, certainly that's how I felt. So we're going to pull up here because of course we have to do is stop for something to eat and a bacon sandwich. Got a lot of attention when I pulled in here because nobody had ever seen one of these. I think it was probably one of the first ones out and about. So I had a couple of chats, especially old fellas. Always pulls old fellas in the queue. I don't understand why, but there you go. And then we did. I stopped. I ordered a sausage for my little dog and a bacon sandwich for me.
This is Envis, and she's mostly a good girl, except she wants those birds over there, don't she? Eh? Them birds over there on that bird table. And she's had a nice ride out on the bike. She enjoys a bit of sunshine. In a minute when the breakfast comes, there's a couple of sausages with her name on them. Are you a good girl? Yeah? Are you a good girl? Yes. But you've just licked my camera, didn't you? Well done.
She's a good girl, mostly, except when she won't come back in the house. So yeah, that's it. That's just me waxing lyrical about this motorbike for 5 minutes. Sorry it's been boring. I'm going to hand you over in a second to Breedy Steve as he has wandered down the bike and talks about it outside the garage. So at least you can understand a bit more about what I think about it.
So typically, I bought a GoPro and the bloody battery's gone flat while I've been out riding. So this is a few interesting shots of the bike. So first of all, look at the quality of the paintwork. It's absolutely lush. You probably see me reflected in that, and I'm sorry about that for the shots. That big black thing, that's the engine. That makes it go faster. And these round things on the wheels are the brakes, and they make it go slower. pipes sound absolutely incredible. Sunshine, oh, I'm casting shadows on my bike, see. Not getting any prizes for filmography here. But yeah, I think it's a truly stunning looking bike. Super, super shiny. See, we've still got lines on tyres, it's new. So yeah. Do I like it? Bloody hell, yes I do. It's astonishing. So there you go. I like it more like the Guzzi.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.